Welcome to We Shoot Films, where we talk about cinematography, we do product reviews, we do Unreal Engine. We pretty much deal with anything that deals with creating a great image. And today, Zhiyun sent me this amazing light called the M20C, and we're going to talk about it. So let's get into it. This light right here is unlike any light, and it actually brings value. Yes, they sent me this, but they do not have anything to do with what I have to say. I can tear this apart or I can love it. It's up to me. But they did send it out to me to review, and this thing is, it's unique, it's amazing, it's small, it's powerful. Let's first talk about the specs. It weighs 200 grams, output 20 watts. TLCI 96, CRI 94. Charge time gonna be about 2 hours, and it does USB-C charging, and you can charge while you're using it also. The built-in battery is gonna give you 4,500 milliamp hours. Like I said, this is the M20C, so this is the RGB version. Your Kelvin is going from 2,500 to 10,000 Kelvin. Nice range. Got 16 lighting effects, app control, got a nice cooling system for the fan, can't even complain about it. It's all good. So remember, this is the M20C. There's also an M20 that's not RGB. Get the combo though, I'm telling you, pay the extra little dollars. It's way worth it. That's what this thing is really all about. That's what makes this thing shine, especially all of the stuff that it has. I mean, look at this, man. This is just amazing. You know what I mean? The barn doors. And then it's not just the barn doors though. You know what I mean? Everything is magnetic. You know what I mean? Look, everything's magnetic. It's all magnetic. So you want to put this on, it has a diffuser, then you got the extra diffuser. Boom. Then it also comes with the grid also, the honeycomb grid. You can put that on there. Boom. Look at it, man. And also, don't try to pull it apart. It's very hard when you're trying to pull it apart. Just slide it down. It's way easier. Slide it down. All right? But look at this. It's not going nowhere. Look at that. Remember to slide. You can light up this scene right now if you wanted to. I guarantee you have one for a key light, one for a backlight, and one for a headlight or something. You can do it if you needed to. They're not meant to do that, but if you need to, these will definitely do it. The cage it makes it so useful. It makes it be able to be utilized in so many ways. You got 3 mounts here, and you got another one in the bottom, all right? So imagine you can grab another one of these or 2 of these and attach it, and now you got something even more powerful. But anyway, then on the side and the back right here, there's a little lock here. You can open it. It opens up, and if you need to, you can just take it right out by itself. Now, I do wish they had a quarter 20 or something to be attached when it's open like this, but it is what it is. I mean, this thing is amazing, man. But this is really meant to be in the cage. To me, that's where the power of this comes from, is it being in this cage. Like I said, you just throw it in there and lock. There you go. And this back part here, this back plate right here, is also a magnet. Look at this. Come on, man. Somebody ain't think about everything. They thought about everything with this bad boy. I'm telling you. Amazing, amazing. So, like I said, this is 20 watts of power, and it feels like more than 20 watts, to tell you the truth. And it's not going anywhere. The magnet is strong. I use this on a video shoot because I shoot also a lot of green screen, Unreal Engine stuff. So I shot this for a music video and used one of the police effects on here. Check it out. All right, to turn it on, it's pretty simple. Press once, and then long press. It'll turn on just like that. Now, it's all the same thing. You know, we've seen this before, but just to go through it, this is your selector knob, and this is what you choose to dim or brighten, okay? So Right now we can brighten it or dim it, or you can just click and have it do the steps. It's got 50, it's at 100, and then back down to 0. I'm gonna leave it at 50. Then when you select, you don't go down to your CCT, and we got all the way from 2,500 all the way to 10,000. And for all of these, you could do the same thing, okay? That's 10,000. You can click if you need to go rush through them faster. All right? And then right here, you got your green and magenta. You can switch that up and all that good. And then when you're ready to go to the next page, just click again. And now you're at your, your RGB hues, your brightness, obviously right here. And choose. And then you can switch them up. Or again, I like doing this here. Just click it. And it keeps going. You got your saturation. And your next page, you got your RGB where you can individually change them. And you got your effects here, which I just showed you that I used in a music video I was shooting, where you got the hue, pulse, fireworks, disco, police. And I love this stuff because even down here, obviously you can choose the dimming of it or not, or how bright, but you also can choose the speed, which is pretty cool. And you also can come back more, and you could you change it from red to blue, from red and blue. I like that it gives you more choices. Then you click again to the next page, and this is the music. As you see, it's reacting to my voice, and you could change it to react in different colors, and you could do all of that down here. I mean, it's kind of cool. I'm thinking like a sci-fi voice. Imagine if you're doing like a sci-fi, and this thing looked like a sci-fi anyway, but that's the music part, reacts to music or your voice. And now you got the English language if it's in Chinese, If it happens to be another Chinese, just go to English. You got the Bluetooth reset right here, and you got your firmware version. And then back to the first page. Obviously, that's your fan right there. And that's about it on how to operate it. But I would say I love doing everything in the app, tell you the truth. And to turn it off, just long press it, and it's off. All right, so the last thing I want to show you is how to get to the app. You got to go and see it says Zhi Vega, whatever you want to call it. Click on there. Once you set it all up, it's like any other app. Just get it going, and there you go. And you have your usual, you got your brightness, your CCT, it's all the same. You got your daytime, your tungsten, your modeling light, all the different type of light styles I kind of like. That's kind of cool also. You go to the CCT gels. Now I do like this, that it has the full CTB, 3/4, 1/2, 1/4, and so on, It has the full CTO also. So kind of like that also. This is the CCT pair. I tell you the truth, I'm not sure what this is. I haven't looked into it, but I think it's if you want to match another light source, you can match another light source that's in the room. Let me know if y'all know in the comments. I could be wrong. And of course, this is the most used part where we change the lights colors and all of that stuff. This is the best place to do it, I think. You got your brightness and your saturation, your hue, and all the usual. Now, the picker is my favorite. It really is. It's great for if you're doing any product or any color themed projects. It really is cool because anything you pick, you can have it be that color. Some people have a specific color that you're dealing with. Like this right here, I'm gonna turn it to this blue. And there you go, it turned to that blue. I mean, it's a pretty nice, it turned to the red. And there you go, it changed to the red. It's a pretty nice feature. I love this feature. I use it all the time. This might last 40 minutes, 30 minutes. It all depends on how you use it. I guess they claim close to 40 minutes at full power. I think it's based on how you use it. it can vary a little bit. But at the end of the day, if you need it for a long time, just hook up a power bank to it, USB-C, and you good. So don't trip. Now the fan on the bottom of it, the fan is actually on right now. If you see, the fan is on actually right now. I'm gonna throw this on 100. And even at 100 right now, you don't really hear much at all. The build on it is a bit plastic. Obviously, you know, it's lightweight, it's plastic. But it's that good plastic. Like I said, it ain't cheap plastic. It's very good. It's well made. It's professional. It looks amazing. Like I said, come on, man. Come on. And if y'all don't understand how important it is to have, see, these barn doors are fine, but what I don't like about barn doors is, or at least most barn doors, is yes, they will control some light, but because of that, you see the spaces in between them, they still let light through. So if I was to use the barn doors, really, I would probably still use some black wrap on it to make sure no light is getting through. But what's more important to me, and should be more important to you when you're talking about lighting, is the grid. The grid is very important, and I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna put this at 100% pointing this way, okay? Now I'm gonna take off the grid. Now you see right now you see the grid is on, and you don't see no extra light on my face. You see the light on my face. Now let me put the grid back on. You see the difference? Spill, no spill. Because the grid is making the light go straight forward, because you want to control the light so that there's no spill around it onto the sides. All right, so this is very important, and not every grid does a good job sometimes, but this one does the job very well. Like I said, it's at 100%. You don't see it on me at all, and as soon as I drop it, it's on me. So remember that. The grid is very important. Now, this is important too. And you can do some control, a little extra control, but I'm telling you, for the most part, the grid is doing it all. This is pretty much just for show, even though I love barn doors still at the end of the day. It can help out a little. Like I said, this is a great small light, but to me, it really brings value. It's not just a light to buy because it's small and cool. It really brings value. You can use it in multiple ways. They thought of so many things, and the colors and the light quality is very, very good. I mean, there's no complaining. The only complaint, if I had to make a complaint, which isn't even a complaint, is I would love if we could take the back battery out and put another one in. I would easily buy 2 or 3 of these batteries. Like I said, that's me just reaching. You know, that's me trying to find something. You know what I mean? If I was to find something, because, you know, sometimes we spoil. You know what I mean? So really, it's all perfect, man. Charge it up. If you need it for a long time, hook up a power bank to it. Now, this is not meant to be used as a key light, but if you were to use it as a key light, I would say take off the stuff. Take off this extra diffuser if you can for the moment, because you're going to get more power out of it. So I'm going to turn off my key light. And this is what you're seeing. Now I'm going to turn this on. This is at 50. And this is at 100. Right here. Now if you put the diffuser on it, we're looking at 50 with the diffuser. I would say you can put the diffuser on it if you're gonna use it like this. And this is at 100. So easily, you can use this as a key light if you have to. Let me replace the color I got in the background. I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna use this for my background. Hold on. All right, so now you see I have the M20C in the background, pumping red out to the background, man. You know, and it's fine. You could definitely use this as a key light, background light, hair light. Get 3 or 4 of these joints, you good. So who is this light for? I would say everyone. Anyone interested in creating a great image. You always need lights like this to either for background, for hair light, for anything. These lights are very important. And sometimes if your big light went out, these things could save the day. So I would say this light is for anyone, from a beginner to a professional. And I ain't gonna lie, the first time I did see this light, I just loved it because it just looked dope. This thing looked like some sci-fi next wave. I don't know, but it looks dope. So that's why I love this light anyway, the first time I saw it. But once I got my hands on it, it's just an amazing light. Like I said, they sent me this light, but I would never say anything to y'all that I don't believe is true. I'm gonna probably get me one because I need 2 of these, you know what I mean? So if you're looking for something like this, bright, lightweight, travel friendly, budget friendly, but still quality and very useful, make sure to go down to the description. I got the link there for you to follow it. And if you use my code, you'll get 10% off it, all right? So make sure to holler at them. Again, thank you, Zhiyun, for sending me this. And make sure to subscribe and hit the bell on the side so you get notified on time. And like I always say, it is what it is. I'm out, y'all.